Welcome to another live stream on Custom Screen Printing. This one morning live stream. It's one I put my background screen on where the studio I do my shirts at. You know, I was thinking about YouTube these days. You know what really bugs the hell out of me? I know that everybody on there everybody thinks in their mind they can do a t-shirt, right? And it really makes me laugh to know that they think they can do t-shirts. Hey, Indian and Chris, good morning to you. And they think they can do t-shirts and they tell people I can do them. And then they do something shady to someone. Now, that kind of bothers me because of what I do for, I want to make it out of a business. And then you talk to somebody about something and they come out and they were hurt, you know, about the t-shirts and what happened to them. And then you try to persuade them saying, I'm not like that. And they still say, you know, certain things to you it's shocking. So I'm not surprised about it at all. But we're here today to do a live stream this morning on my YouTube channel, Custom Screen Printing. I go on here every day trying to figure out what I know I can do on this channel. I definitely do miss screen printing. I definitely want to get back into that because that's what I like to do. It's my passion. And I will at some point when my friend's all done getting himself all together. It takes a lot of work on his side. That's why it's taking long. But I'm not going to get into details. Yes, it is, but it's something I like doing. And I did it since I was a kid. And I liked it. And I started getting into it when I was 32 years old because I was so good at it I didn't want to throw it away. So I figured to keep doing it and I want to get into more people getting it. Circuit machines, no. They're like little kids. Something like a little kid would draw an image. Circuit machines, no. I wouldn't even bother getting one of those. I like to make things look professional. They look like kids' art. I don't like that. I don't like the circuit machine. I would get a sticker printer, though, to make stickers and stuff myself. I like to design the stickers myself, of my own stickers and magnets and stuff. And I know a place I can buy one. But I want to get a better exposure unit and everything when I get my business growing. We will get it growing. Me and my friends are going to work together. But I'm not going to get into details about it. But circuit machines are something that any kid can run that machine. And it's kind of stupid looking how the art comes out of it. I wouldn't even spend a dime on it. That machine doesn't appeal to me. It ain't screen printing. It ain't screen printing. Why people think it's awesome? Because it's so easy to use. It's so easy to use. I'm not interested. I wouldn't spend the money on that. I would not. I would not, and I will not. I like to get into more precise stuff now, like color separating and everything. So I like doing what I'm doing. I enjoy it. It's my life passion, still screening. They're trying to make a screen printing idea of how to make screen printing more quicker, but it washes out. That's why people are not going to replace the original art that's been around for centuries. And I like doing what I'm doing. I'll keep doing it, and I'll keep doing it until I can't do it anymore. I like doing what I'm doing. I enjoy it. It's really nice to do. All the people that got shirts from me, like 21SC, you know him, Indiana Chris, the shirts came out awesome. People just don't understand me. If they only understand, if they dealt with me, they would know how good the shirts would come out. All those people do is say, I don't trust you. They don't know me to trust me. You can't throw that on someone when someone did something to someone else. You can't throw that on someone else. I don't cook anybody out of anything. I'm always honest with what I do. And I like being who I am. So whenever I see someone got shanked or scammed, I feel sorry for that person. Because especially when people bust their ass making a living, and you had to run into someone like that, it's sad, you know. But you don't say that to me. I don't tolerate it. I may understand, but I don't tolerate it because it ain't me. I don't do that stuff. I don't do it like that. I don't do that to anybody. I felt bad for people, but they come up and say it to me. So I told it back to them. I don't trust you either because I don't even know you. And I told him that. I don't know him. I only know him when he comes to my channel, which I haven't seen him in a while. I might be very busy. But I had his logo made up, and I was going to deal with him. Until he said that one word out of his mouth. That died right there. It just completely stopped where it was. So that's why I don't deal with him, because of what he said to me. And I don't like people saying they don't trust me when they don't know me. You can't say that unless you know a person first. That ain't the way business runs. And when that kind of attitude, you're never going to get your shirts made anyway, because they go into a screen printing shop, tell them the same he said to me. They'll tell them we don't deal with something that we don't want to deal with you either. So take a walk and get out of here. But that's what it is. I haven't seen the guy in a while though. I don't know what happened to him, but good luck wherever he's doing. I hope he got a shirt made from someone that, unless he learns to tone his I know he's hurting and everything. He's upset losing all that money. That is a lot of money to lose, but I wouldn't do that to him. I told him to go see 21SC. Ask him. I told him to go ask him. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't talk to my friend JT. He wouldn't talk to him. So I can't help him. But that's the side one. But I like doing what I'm doing, and I'm not going to stop doing it. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. So I like doing what I like doing, and this is what I do, and I'm going to continue to do it. I'm renovating my studio once my friend comes over here and starts getting the stuff out of my shop. I can have more room to move around. Right now I'm just waiting on my friend to show up at my house to, get a chance to sit down and talk and get to find out what everybody's doing, what he's doing, and how everything's going. So anyway, we have a good channel, so I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I feel sorry for people, that's all. And I hope more people come in today to to join me on my live stream. No skipping out. Don't skip out. There's no need to skip out of my channel every time you come in and number 2 shows up and it dies afterwards. I don't know what's going on, but people got to stop doing it and come in. If you have signal trouble, fix the signal, come back in, join my stream, and join me on my live stream on custom screen printing. I put CSP because it's a long word and I wanted to abbreviate it. So I waited around for a while and make sure. I want to see if anybody else comes in. I'm going to make my own ball cap that says custom screen printing on it. And I'm going to make a shirt that says Nameless T-shirt on it. And that way I'll have the 2 items that I need to wear on myself, because then we have to have, you know, a ball cap about that saying custom screen printing. We have, you know, we have to keep pushing. That's why I keep going on here. I'm not, see, I do a live stream chat because right now business is slow. Business is slow. For now, it will be slow, but after a while, it won't be slow. I might not hardly be on you when I start going into that kind of business. I'll have more customers to deal with. I won't be sitting around chatting a lot on this channel. I probably make some videos about it, but otherwise, you know. But I did, you know, I have ideas what I want to do, and I'm trying to work out some details right now and everything. So I just see one thing about me. I don't like. I'm not talking. If I said something about someone, it wasn't anything bad I said. You know, I just want people to trust me. I never ran into that situation where someone said they didn't trust me. I never heard anybody say that, and I was like, "What in the heck is that about?" You know, I didn't understand why is it saying that to me? I don't even know this guy. I said, I don't know. I just had a problem with it. I didn't I couldn't put I can't. I never heard that before from someone saying that. I couldn't understand why. I had the YouTube page on my website store, but I took it down because I'm not selling YouTube shirts on there. I'm not selling anything about my channel on there. But I will get back into making shirts again. I might even make some live streams in my studio too when I get a chance. I haven't done that in a while as well. So we have to get back into it and get into the focus of the channel. You see, I'm not a business on here, folks, but I would do shirts for people if they wanted them. But you have to have a straight head on your shoulders. That means you got to be thinking straight, you know, and tell me what you need and what you want printed. But I don't do the job unless the payment is sent to me first. That way, I won't get scammed out of something. I will never ever do a shirt and send it and wait for the payment. No, the payment comes first. People don't have to worry about being scammed by me. I don't do that stuff to anybody, and I never will. So I have to do some shirts for. When I get a chance, I'll do shirts, and that number 2 keeps dropping off. I have no idea who that number 2 is. It keeps dropping off, coming on, dropping off. There might be a signal issue. So I hope people come in this morning and just be yourself. If you have problems, try to put them aside. Don't let your thinking get clouded with things that I know people sometimes carry their burdens around with them. And that's not easy, you know. It's not easy to keep that. If something's bothering you, you keep it inside of you, and it still bothers you. The only way you can solve that problem if it's with somebody, then you have to solve it with the person that's bugging you. You gotta solve it with someone that is bothering you. That's what I'll tell you. You gotta solve it with the person that's bothering you. Solve it with them. Tell them what you feel. Let them have it. That way, you'll get it off your chest, and it will be over with. Because that's what I do. If something's bothering me, I'll tell the person up front and tell them, you know, this is what it is, you know. But I don't have that problem with anybody. I don't have problems like that with anybody. I just, you know, I get along with everybody. But I am sympathetic though. I am sympathetic. I feel bad for people because there's some honest people in the world and there's some crooked ones. There's some bad and some good. And unfortunately, it's a sad thing from people going around stealing people's stuff. That's better. So I'm showing the background screen in my studio. Now I'll change it back to the original thing I had originally. That's better. So I don't know what people are talking about this one, but whatever the conversation will be, this is a random chat. We can talk about your channel. We can talk about what you want to do with your channel, but no politics in here. Just talk about what your channel is going to be and what it's going to become. That's what I want to hear. I try to keep the conversation clean because YouTube do not like the bad words out and everything. So we're going to try to keep this clean every time I come in here. I try to keep my words clean when I do my stream, but other people coming here doesn't think much about doing that. So they use a bad, filthy word sometimes, and it's a habit with certain people. So anyway, I'm hoping that we can have a good old live stream this one. We can actually have a good old live stream this one with more people in here. I'm still waiting for more people to show up here. See, I try to have them on the stream. You can have a cup of coffee, drink it while you're in here. I never get people coming up my panel every time I have a live stream. I'm always by myself because people have an excuse not to come up here because they don't want to. They get excuses in front of them and they don't do it. They say one thing, oh, I don't want to come up because such and such and such. And they don't want to come up because they're afraid to go up on the live stream. I don't know why, but they are. Everybody's afraid to come up. You know, that's kind of odd. But when I see the person on another channel and they're up on the other people's panels, but they won't come up on mine, it doesn't make any sense. I see them on other people's channels. I know they're up there talking to the host, but they don't like me enough to come up here, and it's kind of shocking. I don't know why. No, it's kind of odd. Doesn't make sense to me. No, it does not make any sense. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. Stupid and ridiculous. People are kind of weird when it comes to that. Not coming up in someone's team, but you go to someone else's team and go up there and they show their face. They talk to the host. They sit there and talk to them for a while. When it comes to custom screen printing, people don't want to do that for my channel. It's kind of shocking. It shows you what kind of people they are. And they don't like me. It shows it. And they don't want to come up with my panel. It shows they don't like me, and that's why they don't want to come up. It's fine. Don't come up there. I don't care one way or the other. If you don't want to come up, I ain't forcing you. But in a slow audience, every time I turn around, do a live stream in the morning, people don't want to come in. I don't know why. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they're working. I don't know. People do work for a living. And they work, some people work hard jobs and stuff. And I'm telling you right now, man, landscapers are the hardest working people around. They're hard workers, you know? They're real hard workers. And knowing how that work is, it's very dangerous work. Very dangerous work. And I'll tell you right now, that's why I felt sorry for Joe, because he worked so hard and earning his money. And that's why I felt bad for the guy. I still do. And, you know, I just don't understand people why they would do that to somebody. No one deserves to get treated like that by anybody, any shape or form. From another YouTuber. I'm just tell people, you know, coming up in the panel on someone's channel, you get used to going on in someone else's panel. And they go up there and they go up and they keep doing it. But when it comes over here, they say, oh, no, I don't want to come up. I don't want to come up. They give an excuse. But we'll see. We will see. I'm just going to wait it out, see who will continue this one. And, So, I was looking all through my my studio yesterday. Cut a couple of artwork and destroyed them yesterday because they weren't my customers anymore. So I destroyed them, cut them up, shredded them, got rid of them. So what happens is we're going to my stencil film, the artwork I have made up for people over the 25-year period. And unfortunately, some don't exist no more. I don't deal with it anymore. So I think I cut about 3 of them up yesterday, destroyed them, and have a lot more that I have to keep. I got to keep because so I have a lot more. I have a lot more plans I want to do with this channel or off YouTube because I don't like the way people don't want to come in my channel. They come up, number 2, and they drop back down. Maybe it's a signal problem. I don't know. Maybe they're using their phone. The phone doesn't work right. But and also when people get their big ass channels and they grow, they don't come by anymore. That's YouTube for you. The YouTube community does that. So we'll see. We'll see how long we'll stay on here today too. Depends on the outcome of the crowds who comes in here. So I can't wait to make more ball caps. Do some work on the ball caps and everything. I can do more of those. That'll be fun to do. She was up there and I was gone again. I was having problems. I can make that logo up there, and that's where I want to make my ball cap. The red, the white, and the blue, and the t-shirt with the flag on it. I will make that at some point and put it on my head and wear it as a hat. That's what I want to do. So that's what I want to do, folks. That's what I'm planning on doing. So I want to see myself being more busy with screen printing. And see what happens. I know I can do screen printing. I'm good at it for 25 years, but unfortunately, I'm just waiting for more people to show up here. I wonder if Indiana Chris is still in here. I didn't see him leave. Did he leave or was he still here? I don't know if he's still here or not. Indiana Chris, you still here? Did you leave? I don't know. I think I'm thinking about making later on down the road sometime, making a hand painted t-shirt to show people how they can do those. And I'll do it on a video. I can't do it on a live stream. I could, but I don't know if anyone will watch it or not. I don't know. What is the most important thing to me is trying to build a good fan base, a good relationship with people on YouTube. And it's hard to do that because a lot of people don't show over here. And but I'm feeling better much every day, so I'm getting back into feeling a lot better than I used to feel. I used to feel lousy, and I wasn't motivated to visit a lot of channels because I didn't feel good. I don't tell about anybody. When I don't feel good, I don't tell anybody how I feel. I keep it from people because that's the way I am. But these days I'm feeling a lot better. So I'm not that bad now. I wasn't feeling up to par 100%. So I didn't want to visit different channels because I wasn't feeling motivated or up to it. And that's why I haven't done it. But these days, every day I wake up out of my sleep every morning, I feel a lot better. I don't feel as bad as I was. And that's why if I go up and like the last night I went up in Cajun Coins channel, I didn't speak much because I was afraid I might start coughing a lot. So I didn't want to talk too much. Cajun started to talk to me. I said, well, I'm doing all right. I just don't talk. I like to more listen to people when they're talking about things I don't know nothing about, and I learn on them. When they talk about electronics on there, I like to listen, and I like to just pay attention, just keep an ear open and listen what they got to say and what they are saying, and that's how I pick up things and learn things. That's why the Lord gave you a set of ears and a set of eyes, that you can listen and learn from people that know more than you. That's what I like to do. See, when I got a person on here, when he came on my channel, the landscaper. I love watching his videos. I like seeing him do his work. But I know how hard landscapers work. And they do a lot of dangerous stuff that I would not get involved in. One thing is dangerous if you're up there cutting the tree down, it's very dangerous. It's not easy work. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. And I don't get into something like that because I do not want the danger or losing my life trying to cut a limb down. If the tree is lower to the ground, I would. But when it comes to tall ass trees, you hire the experts. That's what you hire. You don't get in and do it yourself. It's crazy if you try to do it yourself. You're nuts. Leave it to the experts. That's what landscapers are. They're the experts. When they cut high trees down, they're cutting trees down. They know what they're doing. They got the equipment. Even got the safety harnesses to use and everything to be up in the high places. That's why they got landscapers. If you don't want to do your yard work, you hire one. They do the great job they know how to do. See, folks, we all have different different trades. I know everybody tries to do screen printing, and they're not good at it. And if you're not good at it, you shouldn't try it because you're making yourself look kind of, Hey, Jace. Yeah, I know you told me that. You told me that before. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. A lot of work. And that was not easy, was it, Jay, huh? It's hard to do. I did have a landscaper come into my channel, but he don't show up anymore. His name was Joe, New Landscaping and Tree Service. And he had a problem with a guy that took him for his money on YouTube and didn't give him his item. I know who the guy is, and I don't like him. I'm not going to mention his name in here. And you get it to other people as well. But when you say to somebody you don't trust somebody you don't know, that's crazy, You don't say someone you don't trust them if you don't know the person. And that's what he said to me when we talked. I was going to do the guy's shirts for him, but when he came out and said that to me, it changed my mind. If you don't have trust for people that are going to do your shirt for you, what's the sense of doing it? You know what I mean? You don't do that. You don't say things like that to someone until you get to know them. Don't say foolish words out of your mouth. Don't say it. Just get to know the person for a little while and get to know them and everything. You don't do that if you don't know. But it is backbreaking work. I realize that. I wouldn't go up in no high roof. I'm not afraid of heights, but that's not my trade. And landscaping ain't my trade either. I don't do that either. It's not something I'm interested in. I may do my own yard, yeah, but you won't see me going up in a high tree cutting trees down. No. No way, shape, or form. I wouldn't do that. It's too dangerous. But I like the way Joe does it on this video. I like the way he cuts down trees in tight areas. Tight areas are very difficult, hard to do, but he does a good job with his video. He makes 2 short videos. He should make longer ones. You don't get anywhere when you're making short videos trying to cut a tree down. Then you cut a tree down and the video goes off. How are you going to teach you? How are you going to get any views for that? You got to make longer videos. But Jay, when you make your models, they're pretty good. They're awesome. I like seeing you build those. I used to do that when I was 15 years old. That was when I was a kid, and I got interested in it, but then I faded away from it later. Because it was only a phase I was going through. I had an older brother doing it, so I was watching him, so I figured to get into doing it when he's doing it. But when he stopped doing it, I didn't want to do it anymore either. So I gave up on that. So, but hey, you do have a great channel. You do have one. You have a great channel. You have all the models there. You can build when you need one. And I like watching them because I used to do that when I was a kid as well, when I was younger. But I'm glad someone's doing them now and I don't have to do them. So that's what's good about it. So we all have our trades that we like doing. It's just too bad you can't do what you used to do. Okay, good. I'll see it then. I'll get the notification and get it out there anyway. Well, screen printing's a lot of work too, you know. I'll be doing a lot of work soon. It's coming my way. A lot of work coming. So it's only the waiting period I gotta wait for right now. But you know, I did a lot of 21SC that comes over here, right, Jay? I must have did shirts for him 5 times. And I did his shirts for him. Hey Dave. And I happen to enjoy doing the shirt. I made a shirt to show everybody what the shirt looked like and everything. I designed the logo for him too on the front. So I'm just trying to build a good, strong relationship with all my friends on YouTube. I try to be the best YouTuber guy I can do on this channel and keep talking with people, you know. And I'm hoping that people trust me enough to come on my panel when they want to talk about their channel, because talking about your channel helps you get more followers. I like to have that on my channel, but that's not an option because no one wants to do it, unfortunately. But that I don't push people to do it. It's an option. That's all. I don't push anybody to do it. That's not my style. But I'm happy that everybody comes in here. I don't try to push people to come on the panel. If they want, it's up to them. But I just like seeing people come in and being part of the chat. And if anyone leaves, let me know when you're going to leave, because I'll know who's in here. I don't know, when people leave, I don't know who's in here. And so one time I got stuck by myself on a live stream with all my mods scooted. And it wasn't a smart idea when they did that, because it's not smart, because then I don't know who's in here. And if I got a troll in here and they weren't in here, I have to deal with them myself. And that's not a good idea. I give a wrench to people. I expect everybody to stay in the channel until the stream is done. So I hope everyone will understand what I'm talking about. So I need to have people in here when I'm on the stream, live stream. Now we're getting 5 other audience is starting to grow in here. I hope it grows. Oh, I got a bad headache today. Oh, it's bad headache. But 5 people are behind. I hope there are 5 people. See if they come in. But anyway, I never thought, I never really, I got 2 people, they had 5 up there, went back down to 4. Maybe signal problem with the phone. That's probably what's going on with them. They probably have signal issues. Cell phones ain't the people like to use their cell phones, and the cell phones are not reliable to be on live with it. I know it's crazy to say, but it is true. Now, one time, I had one person um, I removed from my channel maybe, I think it was a year ago or 2 years ago. And I put the link in the channel, okay? And he tried to sneak up behind the scene to get up on the panel. When he wasn't on my stream anymore, he tried to sneak up from the back up on the panel without telling me that he wanted to come up because he wasn't on the channel anymore. I seen him, I had to block him, had to ban him. Because he ain't my channel no more. It's unbelievable. Potential spam call, which I don't answer them. But you know what the most expensive stuff is on a screen printing business? The emulsion is very expensive. And the paints are too. That's the two expensive items there is. So now everything's going up, so everything's kind of getting expensive now. Everything seems to be getting expensive. Oh man. And so everything is seems to be and people don't understand, and I know I don't know if you go through it there, Jays, but people don't understand when you have to buy things and what things cost. Some people are stuck in the past and they don't understand what things cost. When you buy things and you're selling a model to somebody, you got to sell them for what you paid into it. What you paid and everything, you got to get the money back. People don't understand that. They think, oh, that guy's trying to overcharge me. Now, if they only knew what goes into what makes the models you do, or what makes the t-shirts that I do. People don't understand because they go to the other company and they have to write a signature and they don't have to pay anything. Yeah. So people don't understand that you got to make your money. I've seen the good work you do on those models. And what you have to, you must pay a lot. You say you pay a lot to buy the parts. And you have to work all the labor on it and stuff. And you do a good job making them look like a real vehicle. People don't understand what goes into making those models. People don't understand what goes into making a shirt. They don't understand. They can't understand in their minds. Well, what century are you living in? Are you still living in the 60s, 1960s when things were cheaper? Or are you in reality now that it is now 2025 and the prices are getting worse? And I'm not gonna say why. But you gotta understand. Yeah. And that's the thing with me, Jays. The Plastro inks I buy, they're not cheap. The emulsion's not cheap. That's expensive stuff. The stencil film's not cheap. People just don't understand when you make money, you buy the items you run out of. People do not understand that. When you sell things to somebody, if they buy your model they wanted you to make, the money goes back in for buying the stuff you used up. Just like I do in my screen printing shop. They don't understand that. So that is the issue with people. I live in a city where people cry and bitch like little girls because they complain. Oh, your shirts are too high. I said, hey, what I put into these shirts, I have to put back into my shop. I have to charge the prices I'm charging. Why? What are you doing to your channel? Hey, wait for I'm done with the stream and I'll help you, all right? I'll work with you. Wait for me, all right? Let me help you with that channel. Don't do it right now. Just wait a bit, okay? I'm only going to be on here for an hour anyway, so I'm going along. These not many people are in here. They pop up in the eye, but doesn't mean they're going to come in here. But when people seem to understand, they take things, when you make money and you use up something in your shop, the money goes back into the shop to replace the item you bought, what you paid for. If you run out of glue for the models, you used up on that job, you got to put the money back in. What you take in, it goes back into the product. You save some in your business, and you use some in the business. What you use is what you replace. People got to understand that, right? They have to understand, hey, this is a business you're dealing with. All right. People don't understand what you're using. Anything that you use, it's like, for instance, my brother Dave's a poem and songwriter, right? Now, if you're selling the greeting card to someone, right? You're using ink to print the cards up. What do you have to replace? The ink when you use it for the cards. People don't understand you got to replace what you use. The money goes in to an item you used up. If you make enough, you can save in your business what you saved and what you can use. You know, it just, people just don't want to understand that. They say, oh, why are you charging so much? I'm telling you, folks, it ain't easy doing the business, doing your hobbies. Well, it might be a hobby. Mine's a hobby still. Mine's not a business yet. So I haven't made that much money to make it a business. But you got to understand, if you want to make it a business, it has to build up customers that you know are going to come back. None of mine had, a few guys came back, but not many of them. I had one guy in my city only wanted 3 shirts. So I had to charge him a lot more. That's right, Jay, you can't. Nothing comes for free anymore, no. And it never did with me. Nothing comes free anymore. Everything you use in your shop, in your studio, when you use up something, the money that you earn goes back into what you used. People don't understand that. They don't want to understand. They want things for free. But hey, you're not going to get nothing for free. And you never will get anything for free. Nothing's free. You got to buy something. You got to pay for what you ask that person to make you. Like, for instance, Jay, if I wanted you to make me something, a model, I wouldn't complain how much it costs. I'd pay the price. So I know what goes into that stuff. And I know how you do your models. And maybe one day I will ask you to do that for me, to make a school bus with my name on it. Right now, it ain't in the works right now, but maybe in the future it will be. Folks, I'm telling you right now, it is what it is. You people go to the store, you buy your clothes, right? What do you think when you buy the clothes in the store, what do you think the money goes back into? Back into the store's inventory. Back into what they sold. Some money goes back into buying more items for the store. You see? You understand what I'm talking about? Jay does. He understands that. My brother David understands that. People just don't want to understand that because they're afraid they have to they probably have to pay what they're, yeah, Jay. And people have to realize that nothing's for free. You got to pay for what you order. You don't go in the store and say, some people go in the store and steal the stuff out of the store. And what happens when people shoplift? The store loses a lot of money. And it hurts the business. I'm telling you, folks, people are stupid in some ways in life. They have to do things that are stupid and dumb. Or they complain like a bunch of little girls saying, oh, that's too expensive, that's too expensive. Think about it, folks. This is a business talk on my random chat this morning. You know what the funny thing is one guy on YouTube, one time, it's a guy on YouTube that I knew, I still know him, I'm friends with him. But when I talked to him what goes into a t-shirt, you know what he said to me? Oh, I don't gotta pay that. And guess what? He go and pay someone else to do his shirts, and I bet he paid more than I was charging. People are funny. They go to certain people like Teespring, dumbasses, that only have to sign a paper and they don't have to pay for nothing. You get what you pay for. You pay for crap, you get crap. I'm telling you, folks, you can't pay for shit and get good items. It's a sorry thing in this world today. Everybody's looking for something free. Now, if you have a giveaway, how many people come to your giveaway? If I had a giveaway tomorrow, how many people you think will be in here? How many people you think will be in here if I was giving something for free? Think about it. Maybe it'd be about 600 people in here. And some won't be a subscriber, or they'll subscribe just to get the item. And then they unsubscribe you afterwards. There's a lot of takers in YouTube, but not a lot of givers. People may get mad at me when they heard me say that. Yeah. So people don't understand. If you have a giveaway, they're all over here. I see the 2 dropped from 4 now. They know what I'm talking about. So I remember one time someone said that. They said a guy came in his channel to get the giveaway, and after he got the item, he unsubscribed to him. And the guy didn't give it to him because he unsubscribed him. It's sad. There's a lot of takers and no givers on YouTube. And that's the reason why I don't have giveaways. This is not an honest live media platform. This ain't an honest live media platform. A lot of people want things and they don't care how they get it. Yes, they are, Jay. You know that, right? So it's funny world. It's a funny world. You know how the world is. You see, I was on someone's channel because he don't have videos much anymore now. I don't know what he's doing. Bones Homestead. He don't have many videos out anymore. I don't even see him on YouTube much. Well, when I was going over to his channel a lot, they were having this giveaway. I don't go to a channel when I visit somebody and they're having a giveaway, right? I'm not there for the giveaway. I tell them that. I'm not here for the giveaway. But they said, we want you to be part of it. They asked me. So I said, fine, And I ended up winning the hat I wear on my head. But I really didn't want to get it. I didn't want anything in the channel. The first thing I said to them, I'm not here for the giveaway. And they said, would you mind joining us anyway? Well, you're good friends of ours. Okay, I'll join you. They asked me. But I really didn't want anything in the giveaway. Because I tell people, I don't want to be in this giveaway. They ask you to give them a number. There goes my green screen. What in the hell is it? This computer needs to be a kick in the bang. This computer needs a kick in the bang. Oh, what's around this? Yeah, I know. Well, it's sad though. It is pretty sad though. It is pretty sad though. Yeah, yeah. People, that's why I don't have giveaways on my channel for, because people will come in, they'll subscribe to get the gift, and then unsubscribe when they leave. That's why I don't have one. And they're all wondering why I don't give things away. Why wouldn't I give free things away? Okay. Okay, Jay. Take your time. It's a funny world in YouTube. There's a lot of takers for no givers. They want to take things, but they don't want to give back. They always wanted to go to someone's channel to get the gifts and leave. Sad. That's why I don't have no giveaways. If I don't have a giveaway on my channel, I'll do it because of that reason. Okay. So the whole thing is that we have to have people that are going to be upfront and honest. See, I don't talk about my channel too much, but today I figured to put that in the conversation because we have a good YouTube fan base here. If people come in, but you got to realize, folks, you got to talk about things you got to talk about and address them. Like that landscape route I had in my channel a lot these days. And I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know if he's upset at me or what, but I don't have his phone number on my phone anymore because I'm not doing business with him. I told him I wasn't going to do business with him. I just I don't want to do I don't want to deal. I have bad luck with landscapers. My brother knows that too. So we can get my green screen back up here. Ah, look at this. If I black out for a minute, folks, don't worry. There it is. There we go. That's better. So I had to clear the junk out of my computer. But but when you think about it, you have to have touch the whole touch the whole block screen. So So I hope everyone comes in today. I'll put this camera on off the camera for a bit. Oh man. Oh God. Man, I miss Citizens Bank.
For better customer care, your call may be recorded. Para español, oprima asterisco ahora. I recognize the phone number you're calling from ending in 4461. Let's verify your account. Enter the last 4 digits from your credit card, debit card, or account. Please enter your 4-digit card PIN followed by the pound sign. The ID and PIN combination is invalid. Please note, if you input your debit card number and PIN incorrectly 3 times, your card will be blocked and you will be unable to use it for transactions until we speak to you to verify you and unblock the card. Please try again. Please enter your 16-digit card number followed by the pound sign. Please enter your 4-digit card PIN followed by. Please hold while we transfer your call.
Time for Google. Don't want to talk. Just happens. Good morning, Krista. How are you? I'm on the phone. I'll be right with you. Oh, I'm sorry if I took so long. I had to call the bank to set my Google Wallet up. So I had to set that up. I'm sick of have to use my debit card for everything. I can use my debit card by swiping it across the screen in the store, so I don't have to bother taking it with me all the time and leave it home. So I guess they changed that bank around because I guess that they changed it because now let me get this light off here. Because they changed it. How you doing there, Crystal? Good morning to you. How are you today, Crystal? How's the weather? How is the weather where you are? Everything good? Everything okay? Everything good? Everybody still here? Jay, you still in the chat? So how'd your diamond paintings come out there, Crystal? How'd your diamond paintings come out? Come out all right? Oh, I'm glad for that. I'm over where I am, 63 degrees, 64, 61 for now. What's that about? David Hamilton. That's good. Good news. That's good. Yeah, I had to deal with the bank for a personal issue. They changed their bank around now. They're doing different things now that they really don't make you come in when you want to deal with something. So that's good that they're doing that. That's kind of awesome. I like the bank I'm at. I'm happy with them, and I have a good relationship with my bank. So I'm glad the diamond paints are coming out good for you. Let me get this fan. The fan no longer here now. I'm shutting this down. Getting too chilly here. Just wanted to cool the room off. All right. It's good that it's coming out all set. And the weather's coming out good, so you can rake your yard, right? Oh. So now I was talking about certain things on here today about the t-shirts and what they cost and stuff to let people know that, you know, that the t-shirts are not cheap anymore and everything. What the hell is that doing on here? Two restreams. Yeah, finally, huh? Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. So my website is able to, people can look at it, but it ain't linked to YouTube because I don't know what they'd do if I linked it to this channel. You know, I used to link it to it. It used to be on the page, but I don't think they do that anymore. I don't think. Hey, Dave, you still in here? Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is good. Yeah, I used to have it in my cell, which I did here now. Hey, Dave, you still in the stream? You still here? I'll be right back, Crystal, all right? Don't go away. Stay put. It is. What's the name of this? Suplex Saga? Suplex Saga or something? Dave, you want to come up in the panel? I'll give you a link. You want a link? I'll give you the link. Come on up. Here's your link. I know you're in the stream. Come on up and join me on the panel. Here's your link. Come on up. Let me get your link out. Let me get that link out. I don't want no trolls coming. The name of the place is Suplex Saga.
Suplex.
He said that 4 minutes ago, the shock and fire Gunther for choking Pat McAfee. He said they fired him because he choked.
So what's the name of what'd you say?
Suplex Saga.
Oh, Suplex.
SUPLEXSAGA.
So spell it slow so I know.
SUP.
Yeah.
LEX.
Yeah.
SAGA.
SAGA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Saga. I checked that out. And that's good. You got rid of Gunton. He fired him, huh?
Yeah, they said that I can't put it on because I might get my strikes on my channel.
Oh, yeah, but they said that, huh?
Yeah, I was listening to it. They said they fired him because he choked. That wasn't planned. Who's this? Oh, a Siberian guy. No advertising. How you doing, Siberian?
Hey, Siberian, what's going on, brother?
What's the matter there, Alice? What's going on? Yeah, so they fired him.
Check on my phone. My phone's crazy. I'll leave it off. Let it stay off. What happens? That's what happens. You go out of control. Get upset because you lost, huh?
Yeah, see, that's what the problem was.
Oh, that's his problem. Oh, that's all that says for that thing.
I don't care. I don't get Netflix anymore. I got rid of it. Too expensive. I ain't paying that price for that darn channel.
Hey, Wayne. We don't talk about the wrestling. Probably don't want to talk about it on here.
Hey, I'm laughing. He got fired. Deserves him right.
Yeah, sure. He tried to get that was funny. I say one other thing. He was trying to choke off. He was trying to choke Michael Cole to come up.
They said that. They said he went to Michael Cole and then McAfee went and defended his friend and he grabbed him and he choked him, right? And he kept doing it and it wasn't planned. Wow. And Triple H was ripping mad. He said he should never put his hands on the announcers and I guess he hurt McAfee, I guess.
Yeah, he's out. He hurt his windpipe.
And he's mad about it. He says he should never have went to the announcers and he went after them. He had no right.
He can do now. He can go out and get some law enforcement for assault and battery with a dangerous weapon and arrest him, huh?
But he sue him too. You can sue that guy too. You probably will go to jail now for doing that.
Yeah, he can. Can he get it legal? Can he get the law enforcement to arrest him and put him in jail?
If he's bad as they say he is.
He was choking last week. Couldn't get his breath or nothing.
No, they said it wasn't planned.
Wow.
I'll listen to some more of it later. They were talking about Jey Uso's in the ring, talking to Sami Zayn. And all of a sudden he appeared and supposed to be out there.
Oh.
That stupid Gunther.
Oh.
He was mad because he lost his belt.
Yeah, because he said something to him on about him. He told him you tapped out. He said right to his face.
Okay. I know. There was no need for him going to attack the announcer. They have right to speak their mind.
See what happens? You go overboard, you get your job's gone now.
Mm-hmm. I don't think any organization will want him in there either. The way he acts, he's unsafe.
That's right, he is.
So that's good news. Hope it's true.
It probably is true. The Triple H don't do that unless it's true.
Right.
So
I hope McAfee's all right.
he was choking, man. He couldn't get his breath last night.
I hope he's all right though.
I hope he is all right. I like that guy. He cracks me up. How he does the pencil.
We can't see it anymore now. We got rid of the channel.
Good. Oh, I want to sit down Monday night. Well, I don't want to watch that. You got to watch the FBI shows today too.
I know.
I like sitting down watching them shows. That's cool.
That was crazy yesterday though. When we seen him do that, I don't believe it.
I couldn't believe he came down and did that. And he tried to, you know what happened if he did that to Michael Cole? He's so small.
Mm.
So if McAfee punched him on the side of the temple, hit a good hand with a stick, and he came after McAfee and grabbed him.
He had the right to defend himself. Saw the grandchild. Oh, that's good, Siberian gal. Well, that's nice, Alice. See your grandkids. That's nice. I'm glad to hear that.
Good, yeah. Grandkids are good to see. They're
Good to
fun
see
to be with too. You know?
Yeah.
If you got a dog, it's good to have a dog too, and have him as a pet and let him run around with you, throw bones at him.
Yeah, Ozzy. His name was Ozzy. A nice Siberian Husky.
I like Sasha's dog. That husky she has. That's a nice dog, man.
You mean Ashley, right?
Yeah, Ashley, I meant to say Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley is a good dog, and Tasha's dogs are nuts. All right,
Oh,
they're wackos. That's what Jonathan even said. They're crazy. They're nutty.
Phil mentioned it. They're crazy, you know.
Do some stupid things. All right, we're gonna end the stream now, everybody. I want to go and watch my shows, but I'll be back tonight at 6 p.m. I know some of you won't show back up because you have other things to do, but I'll have different people come in 6 p.m. Hope everyone's have a good day, everybody. I know I'm gonna go off now, but I have to go watch my shows while it's still early, so it won't be so late in the afternoon. So everybody have a great day. I'll be back at 6 p.m. tonight. Let me flip this typing this in. I ain't leaving yet.
Good. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Trust your first grandchild. That's good. I didn't know you that. I didn't know.
All right, everybody. I'll see everybody later on tonight, 6 p.m. Here comes the national anthem. We're going to be playing that. JLC, we're going to feel. And everybody have a great day and God bless. And here comes the national anthem.